Is that how you say that? I have no idea. Where did it go? Huh? Oh, there it is. Yeah. What do you think? Did I cook with this? I think it's pretty cool. Why do I keep doing that? I actually made the deco for this level like a couple months back, but I just decided to like revisit it and try to make an easy level with it because I actually made this deco for an extreme. But I did make these saw blades and these arrows and the jump indicators. I also made this, which I'm probably gonna use for like the next part, along with this. Planning on streaming for like an hour or two. So hopefully I can get started on the next part. Hello, Sandy Kitty. I'm just working on this new level. I think it's pretty cool. I would probably like have a featured level already, but I keep making demons and I'm too stubborn just to send um, Memory Metropolis to mods until they see it. Because if I just sent that level to like all the mods for a couple months, probably would get rated, but I'm gonna send Barrel Fortress instead because I like that level more. That's not. Shoot. Fortress. I accidentally made like all this gameplay at 2 times speed when it's supposed to be 1 time speed, so it's kind of off sync, and I should probably go and fix it, but I'm too lazy, so yeah. What do you think of this transition? I think it's pretty cool. Not my best, but yeah. I definitely have to agree with that. Because most of the time, if mods like play your levels enough, they'll like follow you, and then you don't even have to um, send them to mods. I mean, that definitely takes like a lot of getting a lot of rated levels, but yeah. And even outside of that, it's still pretty true that, you know, the more rated levels you have, the more mods know you, the easier it is to get a rated level. If Barrel Fortress was like an 8-star instead of an extreme demon, it would probably get pretty easily rated. But I haven't even been able to get anyone to send it, so I don't know. I feel like I should maybe add more to this background, because right now it's just like the 3 layers of hills at the bottom and there's nothing really at the top. But I don't know what to add. So for now it'll just stay as is. Yeah. Yeah. I heard this song in that in the first legendary weekly demon, I think, and it was the first weekly I ever beat. I'm pretty sure. Although that might have been. No, I think it was. Yeah. I've only ever beaten like 3 weekly demons. That is probably not the best spot for that. I should probably move this because that's not really gonna work. Guess I'll put it like here. Yeah, sure. But this isn't even my favorite part of the song. What else? Oh yeah, jump indicators. Yeah, I think this part is pretty much done. I just need to copy over the jump indicators and add some pulses to this last bit. Then I'm good. Well, that goes on for way too long. It's the middle one. I need to trim it down. Right? Is it the middle one? Is it? I don't think it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, I can just like remove that. Yeah, that's the one. I love that level so much. It's so cool. My favorite part of the song is the one at the first ship of Arctic Alpine. Is that good? We'll have to see. Oh, now it needs to be longer. I probably could just like toggle this off after the transition, and that would probably be a lot lazier, no, easier, but I don't want to do that for no reason besides I just don't want to. I don't have a good reason, that's just not a thing I want to do. Fine. I'll do it. these all have one group? Well, no, I need to give them all same group. Because they all have different groups. Just that. That. And then next free, 40. Give them all 40. And I can toggle them off. Where is it? Toggle. Put that right there. 40. Alright. And then I have to. I can just do that again. Only 37. I mean, that ship part was pretty hard. Took me like a week and a half to beat that level. But that was the first time where I kind of actually beat a demon quickly. It feels really good to be able to beat like Clubstep in just like a couple days. Or like that new weekly, what was it called? It was Lucent Garden? I don't know if that's how you say that, but I think that's how you say that. So I'm gonna go with that. Lucent Garden. That one was super easy. I beat that in like under 200 attempts. You should beat that one, it's so easy. Like, it's probably one of the easiest demons I've played. Like, the nightmare difficulty. Alright. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting about the pulses. I need to add pulses. So we have a pink pulse. Green pulse, I guess. That's not what that is. Oh. Yeah, Platinum Adventure is super easy, but it took me way longer than it really should have. I died to like the last part like 4 times. I don't think I have that many attempts in it though. Right here. I think that's relatively unbeat. How did you beat Freaky Mode? I mean, I feel like that one was pretty easy, but I just couldn't do it because of the swing copter. Also, how did you not beat that one Lethal Company level? That one was also super easy. Kind of crazy that I beat. It's still kind of crazy to me that I beat, like, what is it called? Jawbreaker. I just completely forgot. That is. I think I'll put this one. Where is that one? I'll put this one there. And then this one, I don't know. And then I can just copy these ones. Yeah, it's this one. Oh dear. That's actually kind of cool. What is that? That is one. That's 132. Negative 132. Yeah, I might have to. I feel like it looks better in motion. Okay, bye. What color should I change the background to? Be like a... Let me just... I think we kind of want to go more this way. So maybe like a reddish color for the background. How does that look? Yeah, it's like watermelon. What do you think? Maybe I just mess around with it. Yeah, I'll move it over so it's easier to see what it'll look like. Like over here. Just... Yeah, no, not that. That is so ugly. Yeah, I don't think I really want anything in like this range. Past maybe like right here. Because once it gets to blue, it's kind of super ugly. Like, look at that. That's disgusting. Ew. No. Yuck. Well, actually, I should probably shouldn't be looking at how those look. Because that's not even the design I'm going to use. So, like, why do I care? Still not the best colors. But how about we look at what this looks like? Alright, cool. Glad you're back. I'm moving this over more. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do like this color. And this looks ugly, but this looks pretty nice. That was the plan. Around 7-star. I mean, what do you think? Is this easy enough? Oh. Well, that's definitely not easy enough. Is that like 7-star difficulty? I mean, I've definitely seen some pretty hard 7 stars, so I would say so. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll just start on the next part. So, we can put a start pause there. Many. Alright, great. I could maybe do a wave, but probably not with like rectangular structures. I was thinking more of a ship. Put a there. What? Huh? It's on the ground. Why does it do that? Why does it move up the ground to block? That doesn't make any sense. What? What? Huh? Because the ground is right here. This is where the ground is. Why would it? That's not how this game works. That's not. What? Huh? What? Why? How? Huh? Wait, is there like an edge trigger? What did I do? Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. I would love that. Thanks. I mean, I need all the help I can get. Also, I didn't make hitboxes for this, so I gotta do that. Alrighty. Then make these invisible. And here we go. Alright. Feel like I need to move that glow over a little bit. It's just a little off. This game works so weird. It is the weirdest game. And is realistically held together by duct tape? Duct tape? Duct tape? Duct tape. Duct tape. Duct tape? What? Huh? I don't know. Something. Probably, I'd imagine. Also, I'm still really confused as to why this is doing this. Is it because I turned off the ground? If I turn on the ground again, if I make the ground not invisible using the options trigger? I feel like you probably don't know what any of the words that I'm saying mean, and I don't either. I just know that they mean something, probably. Hide ground off. If I turn that off, does it work? Also, I don't really need a fade time on that because you're not going to see it fade. It doesn't fix it. Why? Is it like that for everything else? Well, huh? This does not make any sense. That's just not how the game works. What? If I go and what? Oh. If I go and I make a new level, then will it work? If I put a ship portal on the ground, it works. Is it mini? If I start as a 1 speed mini cube, that's what it works fine. Why? Huh? Is it start position? Is it because I placed down start position? Is that why? What did I do to deserve this? Nope, that's not why. Okay. Well, I'm confused. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense at all. But nothing really ever does. So, you know, if I am already a sheep, does it do it? What? Huh? Huh? Why? What if I make myself a ship from the start? What? I feel like this is a bug. This is a bug. I gotta say, I feel like this is not an intended feature within the game. Which probably isn't that weird. I mean, this is Geometry Dash. You thought you were gonna get a game that isn't held together by duct tape? Well, you're not. At least it's a really good game. I mean, you know, I probably wouldn't play a bad game for 2 years. I wonder if this is at all entertaining just to watch or listen to me ramble while doing whatever this is. Sure, I'll just put a platform there. Or I can make you ship beforehand. Sure. Make you ship, but then you can just avoid it. So what's the new color? 7. 7 can be like half opacity. And then I can copy values, paste color, and then we have a half opacity speed portal. Speed portal. I can't talk. It's true. It's sad. But that's just the reality we live in. I need to make some ground spikes. Alright. So, maybe these? I don't know. We can do something like this. And like make them white. I think I did this design in a different level, but it's a cool design. Thanks. I think it is pretty cool. And like make it not quite white. Not quite white, like -6 brightness. And I can layer it below. I love doing this with these. Wait. Yeah. Above, layer it above. And we make it a little bit less bright, like that. And I'll give it a different layer so I can select it. And then we do that one more time. Up a layer. Up, huh? Never mind. My brain is not very good at doing things correctly. But yeah, those are some nice ground spikes. They look cool. I'm a fan. And I'll just hide this stuff. Actually, wait a minute, that doesn't even matter at all, because you're gonna be up already. Here, I'll put that there. And yeah, so I guess now I can start to make the part. I'll actually move this up one. But now I gotta make sloped ones. Actually, is that even a thing you can do with these? I guess I'll just do this. Here. Watch this. Huh. I'm truly a master of my craft. Actually, I feel like that would look a lot better if I just did this instead. I did it. I'm a genius. Yeah. Something. I can shrink these ones, but I want to make it. I want to wait. Here, what I can do? Copy these, make them invisible, move them up a layer, and then I can make these smaller so it doesn't affect when you hit them. And I can double half space, and it looks nicer. Why do I care about the aesthetics of mini speed portals? Because I do, but they don't quite have it right. Need more like that, and then that's what I'm going for. Yeah, I think this is pretty nice. And then I can just I'm not very smart. That's why. That would be why. That would be why I zoomed in the camera for that last part. I was wondering why I didn't have very much space to work with. That would, in fact, be why. Where is the camera trigger thing? Which one is it? Zoom. If I do that, does that just feel like that? I can just do that. And it works now. Well, we got there in the end. We got there in the end. Alright, well now I have to redo this whole, this thing. Yay! Yay! What? Does it just work if I extend it? Please tell me it just works. That would really make my day. It does not. No, wait, it does. It does just work. I think. Actually, I think I need to move up one. Does that do the trick? Yep, that works. Alright. Cool. Yeah. What if I, like, make a... like, some kind of structure thing? Not that. this, and then I can, I don't know, like warp it, something like that, and then I put that behind there, and I can make that white, but like minus 4, no, 16 brightness. Hello, Mancake. How are you on this fine day? Thank you. I think I need to make this further back. B3. Does that work now? Well, I mean, it should. Actually, I probably, I'll not move that to B3 just in case I need B3 for something. And I can just move that down to like negative 12, 13, whatever. And should probably, I should probably, I just can't say it. Yeah. I'm gonna put one of those up there so I can copy and paste it because I am lazy. What? Wait. What, this? Yeah, this button is cool. I'm a fan. I probably should use it more often. Here, I'll move this like to layer 4 because there's nothing on layer 4. There we go. Is this too hard? No, I've seen a 6-star with harder flying than this. Yeah, I like this. I think this is cool. I think I'll probably stream for like another hour at most. Maybe not quite that much, but I'm liking streaming today. It's pretty fun. I actually need to make another layer of the Eldir. Another layer of these. Even lower down. Like there, and like that, layer 3, go to there, and then negative 24. And done. And then I can do like an opposite staircase. Like this. No, that didn't work. I need to. Because. Alrighty. Hold on. I'm not very good at creating on computer. But at the very least, I'm much better on phone. And then I can copy that over, but like make it higher up so I can kind of can put that like even there. And I can copy this, move that down, up a layer, brightness down to 24. There we go. And then what I can do is I can shave that off. No, shave these off, and I can shave these off. And then you have a staircase. Because who doesn't love a good old flying staircase? That's probably not the best way to describe that, or even a sensical way to describe that. But that's way too empty now. So what do I do to fill that up with something? I mean, I could just do more layers. That never hurt nobody. I think. Maybe it did hurt somebody. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Boop. Now it's 30. Now it is 36. Oh yeah, I could probably just use the HSV button for this. That's probably why you said that. Yeah, that looks cool. Did I cook? Probably. Word. Oh, nice. Glad you're back. Yeah. Yeah. I think this part is pretty cool. Maybe I'll have like the ground spikes come back up, so I can have like a few of them like under that structure. Oh, nice. GG. Like you rebeat it? Because I thought you... What? Huh? Oh. Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And then I can just take this. Yeah, I think I'm cooking. I think I might be cooking. I might be cooking. Feel like that's not that bad. Is I can't talk. Yeah, I feel like that's good. And I gotta do the standard modern level thing. You can't have your levels fade. You can't have your objects fading and entering and glowing in a modern level. That's just not okay. That's not allowed. It is true. I am a pretty good decorator. Maybe I could do like a... Maybe I should do like a similar effect to what I did in... No, because that wouldn't work. Because I got this white here. That's kind of annoying, actually. Maybe I could just make this black, but then that wouldn't work either. Well, I mean, the best way to get better at decoration is decorating, if you believe it. The more you try and possibly fail, the better you get at not failing. Yeah, that's pretty true. I did think that one, the blue level using the NCS song, that was really fun. I was a big fan. Still am. Help. I don't like being a fan. Can somebody help me not be a fan? It's very uncomfortable. I don't. Being an air fan is not a fun thing. Help me, please. I beg. Yeah, I feel like it just needs something more. I need air deco. I need like arrows. Like, oh yeah, I forgot to add these. But I need something like these to fill up some space. Oh, where do I even put these? I guess I can. Put these right there. Sure. But I need to make some arrows. So, what do I do for arrows? I like the pulsing ones. I think I can do something cool with like these objects. But what? What could I possibly do? Maybe something like... I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff and hopefully it works. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool though. Like having that little bit. It's like a shadow. Oh, I feel like if we're gonna do a shadow, we need to... So like we can make this that pinkish color. I feel like that doesn't really work. Maybe I haven't used blending at all in this level. That's kind of a crime. Copy color for blending. There we go. Does that look any better? No. I feel like this is just too strong of a color. Like I need to desaturate it more. Really saturated colors tend to not look very good. I don't know why that is. Like really bright, saturated colors are kind of ugly. Honestly. Do something like that. Make that like black. I don't know. Does that work? It kind of looks 3D. I think that's cool. Oh yeah, sure. Hold on. Wait. How do I even do that? Wait, how do I even... Because I can't turn this up. Is that better? I don't know. Is that any better? I'm not a fan. I feel like it's just too basic. I don't I don't know. I can copy that, paste, sure. I'm not too crazy about that, but like, what else am I gonna do? And like put some sort of rotating object around it. I'm a big fan of like these, but like scaled down. Like they're nice. Maybe I could do like yeah, I don't know. Ooh, that's actually a pretty cool idea. But I feel like it wouldn't look very good. I mean, this is kind of just the arrow design from Barrel Fortress, but worse. I need... Yeah, maybe that's not the move. Maybe I can do something weird with these. No. Ooh, that gives me an idea. What if I did something like... What if I did something like this? Where I like squish these down. Longer. Yeah. See guys, I am good at creating. I promise. And then they can pulse bigger. Actually, maybe I should just scale them up a little bit. Just yeah, like that. And then instead of them being P2, I can make them... I feel like a blending color would work better. Maybe blending background, because this is opposite of that. So I can do copy color 3 instead. And let's see, does that look nice? It's a bit bright, I gotta say, but that can be fixed pretty easy. Alright, yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Although I do think it does need like some sort of thing around it. Maybe I can do like a hexagon scaled up. That's black hexagon behind, scaled up. And we have a cool arrow design. Is that cool? I have no idea. Let's play it in normal mode. That's actually kind of sick though, but it's also kind of ugly. Like, I love it and hate it. I really don't know how to feel about that. But I will tell you that the hexagons are not the way to go. we should not use hexagons. Maybe some sort of rotating thing, like I feel like I should have like the center of this be on a block, so I might do that, just so it's like easier to put things around the center, and then we can do that. That's also on the blending color. Is that cool? I don't know. We gotta customize. Make it like slow. Oh yeah, sure. I haven't got too much done on the challenge, but maybe I make them both go at the same speed. 49 was it? I don't remember. And then what I can do, nope, this one is a tad bit faster. I think it was 44 then, 44. And I make this one a layer down. Oh. No, that's also ugly. Well, guess it'll just be that for now. Do I even have it on here? I don't think I do. Hold on, let me get it. Cause this is my computer and it wouldn't let me freaking save my stuff. Alright, let me show you. This is what I have. Oh, I did that? Huh. Should pulse again, but yeah, that's just a triple spike. I don't have too much, but I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, you get the point. Yeah, this is what I have. This clock took forever. And by forever, I mean like 5 minutes. But 5 minutes is a long time. If 5 minutes is a long time, yeah, I also made these. Very cool. So guess that means I'm like quarter of the way done. Yeah, I made these. These are pretty cool. I'll probably find some way to use them. Now back to what we're supposed to be doing, which is, what are we supposed to be doing? I know it's not this. That's not where I need to be. This is where I need to be. Thanks. I think I did a pretty good job on the chicken art. I made the happy one my channel thumbnail, I guess. I don't even know what you would call that. solid colors don't really work that well with this. Wait, why can't I select this thing? Let me select you. Oh, I did it. Hooray. Maybe if I do something like this, make one of them faster. I feel like they're too slow. There we go. Something like this might work. It's not in the center though. It must be in the center. There we go. I did it. I feel like this is a little too open. I think it's fine. Yes. Yeah, this song is so fire. I mean, that's kind of why I made a level with it. Alright, time to continue on my level. I don't really know what I want to do next with the gameplay, so that's the thing. What do I do? Wait, is that one? You can't even see me with that. That's kind of... Yeah, maybe I, like, have you go back, down, and then up. But we gotta make this easy, guys. We gotta make this easy. So I can take one of these and, like, something like this. Like a chunk. And then I probably should flip the chunk. So I can do something like this. Is that too hard? Not anymore. Not anymore. Here, I'll just grab this, just so I can have it. I need to not grab that, though. Let's try this again. I don't even think I need all of this. Goes down to like there. That should be good. Also, I gotta make a custom ground, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. But I'll figure something out. Probably. Probably indeed. Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I should be doing this, and this, and then that, no, that, and then that. And then that. Yay! That one isn't gonna get seen though, so I don't even need to copy and paste that. Hooray! Actually, the top bit might. I don't think it will, but, you know, better safe than not safe. That's how the saying goes. What, you don't believe me? Well, that's too bad. Because I'm right. Definitely. For certain. I feel like this is the most people I've ever had watching one of my streams, and that's kind of sad. But I've also only done like 4 of these. So is it really that sad? Or am I sad? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Really? Can't turn up my mic at all. Or yeah. I guess I'm just quiet. I don't know. I don't, like, how do I... there a way for me to turn this up? Autocorrect is the worst. That is true. Yeah. I feel like I'm not. I don't know. Is it just like I'm quiet? I feel like I'm just not being very loud. And that might be it. Is it better now? Or is it like something wrong with my mic? Yeah, I think that's just that I'm talking louder. Because I was talking pretty quiet before, and that might just be why you couldn't hear me. Because all my stuff is at max. Like my microphone, I can't make it any louder, and I can't like make my voice any louder in the in OBS, so I don't really know what I can do besides just talk louder. So I feel like it's something that I do a lot, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a good at knowing person. I'm not a person who knows things. I'm a chicken. Get it? Because you know what? I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop. I think everyone would appreciate that. Is this 7-star? Yes, I would say probably. This is a little tight though. This is a little bit too tight for comfort. Maybe you know what I could do to circumvent that is I could put one of these there. How long is this? 21 seconds. Already? That's kind of crazy. You know, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that I'm actually like gonna finish this. Like, it's actually a thing that's probably gonna happen now that I have 21 seconds of gameplay. That's kind of insane. Is that overlapping? Yes. Is it actually? It doesn't. Is it? I can't tell. I feel like 90% of the things that I have said have basically been the same. Limbo? That sounds cool. Maybe I should do that for my memory challenge thing. Also, should I stream like later in the day? I was thinking that I might want to like stream at like a different time, like 6 p.m. UTC or like 10. But I don't know. Would you watch that? Autocorrect is the worst. I don't think there's one time in my life where I've been like, oh, thank goodness I have autocorrect. Actually, that's probably not true. What do you mean, like 3 or 4 p.m.? Like, what time is it for you now? Yeah, what time is it for you now? Like, how much later would 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. be for me? That's kind of crazy. We have the exact same time. How do I know 3 people? Oh, not 3 people. How do I know 2 people that both have the exact same time zone as me? Yeah, so right now, or when I start streaming, it would be like 10 o'clock would be 3 p.m. UTC. I don't know what that stands for, but it's just like time something. Universal time. I don't know. We should get an I don't know count. I feel like that's gotta be a lot of I don't knows that I've said. Like, a kind of absurd amount. And maybe have something like this. Like, there. No, that's way too tall. Well, not way too tall, but that's too tall. This is better. I can extend these. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping the more I stream, the more I'll get, like, new people to show up. It's 6:26 for laptop? Doesn't he rate stuff at, like, 5? Isn't that, like... $1 a.m. for him? Oh, wait. Is it 6:26 a.m. or 6:26 p.m.? Because I was thinking p.m. It's probably a.m. actually. Yeah, no, that kind of checks out. Also, when are you waking up? Are you waking up at, like... Wait. No, it is p.m.? Why would you be waking up at, like... My brain can't do math. It's like... Why would you be waking up at, like... 3 in the morning? Not 3 in the morning. 3 in the afternoon. I mean, that's probably better than not sleeping ever. I would still say sleeping in that late is probably not a good thing for you. Yeah, I just cannot sleep in that late. I think I might be a morning person, which is kind of horrible, but also, yeah. I think I might have chronic morning personitis. How do you go to bed at 9:30 and then sleep till 1 p.m.? I feel like that would be understandable if you went to sleep at 11 or 12. I go to sleep at like 12 every night and get up at 8. No, you were not. Wait. Yeah, you're just an afternoon person. You're not like a night person or a morning person. You're just awake during the afternoon and that's it. Maybe I make like a slower drop. Maybe I can do something. Yeah, I have a cool idea. Cool idea. Don't you just love it when you have a cool idea? I know I do. I love me some good cool idea. I mean, that's pretty reasonable, like sleeping in until 9 a.m. That's not that crazy. That's like what a sane human being might do. I think I can cut out like all of this, because we can just do this part. And then I can have, this is gonna be actually kind of annoying to figure out how to make it work, but I'll figure it out. I'm a smart person sometimes, occasionally, on occasion. Ollie. I feel like I should probably be getting more sleep. Yeah, 8 a.m. That's normal. That's sane. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that. That's just like, sure, cool, word. Alright, now, I think this looks really cool. Alright, now I have to do the inverse of that. Well, I guess I better figure out where my pillar is gonna go, so I can like block it off. How do you wake up at 1 a.m. and then go back to bed? You would wake up at like, oh wait, 1 a.m.? I thought you said 1 p.m. Yeah, no, that sucks. Like, that really sucks when you like wake up all night long. So you sleep? You sleep? You can't see it, but I was doing quotation marks with my hands. You sleep for like 8 hours, but you actually only get 2 hours of sleep because you wake up every 4 minutes for like 30 minutes. That sucks. I've never had it happen to me, but I do know that that is happened to family. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that sucks. So I'm gonna build this level here. I think that's a thing that I might do. Why am I saying it like I'm not actively building this level? Yeah, I'm a completely normal, sane person. I promise. See, I can't lie, because I promised. That's how that works. That's truly one of the facts of all time. I feel like I should probably be speaking up more, getting quiet again. So, who is the other person that's here? There's two people here, and you're one of them. But who's the other person? Yeah, no, that sucks. I mean, I don't get to travel much, but like, if I missed the travel, I would be like, very sad. Yeah, no, I hope that that doesn't happen again for you because, I imagine that you would have had a great time there. So, good luck at not sleeping in again next time or something or other. Something. Yeah, I don't think I'm all right in the head. I don't think I am. 8 years later? When did this happen? When you were 5? What? When did you sleep? How old are you? You're like 8 years later. Were you like 5 when you slept in? Because I feel like that makes it even worse. I feel like you being 5 and sleeping in makes it even worse. Like, that would be extra sad if you were a 5-year-old. Five-year-old VTech never went to SeaWorld. 3 months ago? Yeah, it's nice that you finally got to go after 8 years. Just a casual 8 years. That's like a percentage of your life. I know, I'm so smart, guys. Ooh, I have a cool idea for more gameplay. You have to hold up like a staircase of these big bricks. Big bricks. What even are these? They're like columns. Diamond column. Yeah. And if you don't hold, you'll die. That's a cool idea. I'm a smart guy. Probably. Actually, I'm not even entirely sure about that anymore. I used to be sure about that. I need to put a pad there. No, I need a red pad. That's not good enough. I need more pad. There we go. So that's what we're working with. So I think what I can do is I can copy this whole why did I have to put those there? That makes my life a lot harder. And that's not good for a lazy guy like me. Lazy. What is your name? Steve? Don't ask. That was just the first name that came to mind. worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's not really something that needs to be worried about. You know, just don't question it. Just don't worry about it. Can you tell that my sanity is deteriorating? I feel like it's not that hard to figure out. Certainly not the most well-concealed thing. I'm definitely gonna do this again sometime, because this was fun. And fun things are fun. That's a little fun fact for you. Yeah, no, that was probably an experience. I'd imagine. Yeah. See, kids, this is why you don't die. It's not good for your health. And that's a fact. Is it a fact? I don't know. Do I look smart to you? If you said yes, I think you need to get your eyes checked. What does that mean? Don't ask me. I'll move this whole thing over a little bit. I feel like I'm messing this thing up. Hold on, let me just... There we go. I don't know why. I do know why. Why would I? Why? Words are hard to speak. That's very true. And a fact. Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, now you have to like actually hold the whole time. And I think that's a pretty cool thing for such an easy level to have actually interesting gameplay. But I feel like that's also not a good thing, because then people are gonna have to learn your gameplay in your easy level, and that's not really something people like doing. Me being one of them. How dare you make your easy level hard? Also, I got 1,200 stars yesterday, so that's cool. Think maybe I'll make a background and then end stream. What should I do for a background? What could I possibly do? I have no idea. Maybe I won't do a background. Maybe I'll save that for later. Actually, I do have a cool idea. So what if, hear me out, I make some big cogs and I make them slow. Not that slow, that's too slow. that's too fast. Actually, that might have been slow enough. Pink and purple. Huh? What do you mean? Like, for the background? I think cogs are the way to cog. Cog? Cog indeed. Very cog. Not gonna make them black though. I'm gonna make them the background color. But not the one that we would use for the level. I'm gonna make them dark. I feel like if I'm making the background, it has to be like a bluish color so that it like actually, you know, fades into the background and it doesn't stand out too much. Oh dear. That doesn't even, why isn't it working? Wait, do I even have the right thing selected? I didn't, did I? That's why it had, silly old me. I'm so silly. Oh. I think for one, I'm just gonna make that black blending. Black blending, because that makes it invisible, because if you have black light, that's just not a thing you can see. So it's just black. Oh yeah, that'd be why. Because, oh wait, if I add brightness, that makes it not just black. So it's 24. So this is the background color, exactly. So I'm going to make it a little bit brighter. Like that. And I think I'll just put some of these in the background. Maybe I'll make some smaller ones. I can. But I think that's a cool background idea. I'm going to have to scale this way up. Let me just do that. And then I can't even select. That's not what I wanted. Let me just, nope. I'm just gonna zoom in. There we go. Oh, never mind. Hold on, let me just do that. Do that. And ta-da! Big fat cog. And I'll move that over so that it kind of patches. Oh. I'll fix up the gaps in the thing. Because they have, the cogs have little seams for some reason. There's a lot of things in this game that have little seams for no reason besides to annoy me, and probably because it was easier to make. Make them like 11. Yeah, I think this is a pretty cool background. Is it my best work? No. Is it great? No. But it works. And I'll take that. Let me just make the last one here. Paste, paste. What? Paste, paste. Oh, I copied its values, didn't I? How about now? Paste, paste. There we go. Take this. Move it here. Shrink it down. And we got a cog. Alright, now I just have to make a background out of these. And I'll link them together. So I can just copy and paste them around. And then we'll have a cool background. I feel like this is actually like a kind of sick background idea though. Oh, this is not a new layer. I need to get a new layer. Oh dearie me. Much better. Didn't I have one over there? Guess I'm just crazy. Oh, I did. Just massive cogs. Maybe I can make a few layers to this, because I think that would make it a lot cooler. My favorite song. I would say that my favorite song is... I love a lot of songs. I only listen to music from this game because I'm insane. So, but I would have to say that my favorite song is probably Ballistic Funk by Cleo right now. That'll probably change, but it's a good song, and I like it, and I'm a fan of it, and other positive words about the song. I think I'll remove this one here. And then what I can do is I'll make this, and that moves group 41. I only used 2 groups in this stream. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I haven't really used that many groups in this level. Lunar Abyss is a good song. I like it. I'm a fan. Other positive words. Centuries by Fall Out Boy. Never heard that song in my life. I don't think I have. Maybe I have. I'm pretty sure I haven't. And we can make that point. Just 0.3. And then I'll make 3 layers. And then I think I'll be done. But this is honestly kind of a sick background idea. Make that one 5. And make that one 6. Because it's exponential. And since I'm lazy, I'll just... Oh, cool. I don't think I'll be there because I'm pretty streamed out. But... when did I hit 50 subs? Was it during the stream? It had to have been during the stream. Because I know I hit 59 yesterday. Ooh. I'm actually gonna make this brighter. What? What do you mean, split frames? Wait, did I break this? What did I do? Alright. I guess I'll make this negative 14, sure. Then this one is negative 20. And I'll scale it up a little bit. What? You can't say that and then not explain yourself. You can't. I need an explanation. What is a split frame? You know what? I'm actually good. I think I'm fine. Why is the layering all messed up? What? Huh? Oh, it's because this game is annoying as hell. Have to use different layers. Is 2 of them enough? No, I need a 3rd layer of cogs. Alright, bye! Probably gonna end the stream in a minute anyway, so I'll move that one up there. See, I did need layer B3. It's a real good thing I saved that. Thank you for the well wishes and stuff. It is, in fact, if you can believe it or not, appreciated. I know. How absurd. Alright, we scale that up again. But I think this is really sick. Oh wait, I need to make... Hold on, let me just do a little magicing and make this 30 minus 30. There we go. I think it's cool. I think I'm almost done with the stream. I'm just gonna make this 4, make that 2, and make this 5. 4, 5, and 2. Does that work better? It's a cool background. I like it. I think I'm fine with that. Alright, well, the stream is done, so now I'm gonna play the level from start. Yeah. Aw, damn it. I just... Why do I die to that jump? It's not hard. I'm just bad. Oh no! I'm a moron. How did I forget, like, the most important part when making this background? That's to make it not kill you. I'll probably iron out this background some more later, because it's kind of messy. And maybe, honestly, it might look cooler if it doesn't have the middle circles. But need to make it no touch, no glow, don't fade, don't enter. Alright. I'm also gonna make it so that you actually have to click this pink orb, because right now it's just for funsies. And that is unacceptable. You cannot be having fun while playing Geometry Dash. What do you think this is? Some kind of game? Wait, I forgot that one. What? How did I forget one of them? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. I think I can pull it off. I'm good at... I almost just had a heart attack. I thought I just pasted color. Because if you do that, your level is done. You're cooked. It's over. Everything I did today would be all for naught. But I don't even have... I can't even do that in the first place, so... I was kind of worried about literally nothing. Wait, did I... Huh? What the huh? My brain hurts. I'm just gonna play the level. I'll deal with this later. I should probably nerf that jump. Huh. Well. I'm just gonna play it in practice. Yeah, thanks. I hope it gets rated. I really need a rated level. And by need, I mean I want it a lot. I mean, that's basically what need means, right? Probably not, but who cares? I know I don't. I should probably wait. What did I do? Wait, what did the transition just doesn't work anymore. Oh dear. I might be cooked. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. That's concerning. Anyway, that's what we have. It's cool. I cooked or something. Yeah. I think that's about it. Well, I don't think that's really how that works. I don't think he's gonna look at my account, but I have faith that if he saw any of my levels after, like, any of my full levels after, like, Horizon, he would rate every single one of them. Like, I have a list. Alright, bye. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Goodbye.